Hey guys, it's Becky from Bama, and today we are going to be dyeing my hair magenta. A few days ago, I dyed my hair with the Ion Color Brilliance Brights Semi-Permanent, that's a lot of words, color Rose. It's a very pastel pink, and as you can see, it is still that color, but it pulled kind of orange at my roots where the hair was not as bleached out and where it was a little more yellow. It pulled a little bit of orange, and the ends are already fading really fast. So you can see like this pretty pink here, how at the ends, which my ends, I've not done anything to them. They're just like frizzy and not fixed right now. You can see how they're almost white. Like the pink, the light pastel pink really did not want to stay. So today I'm going to try magenta and see if it works out any better. I apologize for the lighting. My bathroom doesn't have that many plugs in it, so I can't get my ring light in here. And it's kind of a dreary day outside, so even though I've got this window, you can't really see really well with it. But hopefully you guys will be able to see good enough just to see what I'm doing. Now, disclaimer, this is what I do to my hair. This is not me telling you to do this to your hair. You're free to do whatever you want to your hair. I was formerly a licensed cosmetologist, but I stopped doing hair years ago. I let my license expire, so I am currently not licensed. I was licensed back in 1998, so it's been a long time ago. So this is not advice for you. This is just showing you what happens to my hair. So before I did my hair, a few days ago, I just re-bleached the roots because the roots were really dark. I'll leave my bangs this color just because I wear wigs a lot, and my wigs, most of them have dark roots, and so I can pull my bangs out of the wigs and it makes it look really natural. I sing at the worship team, in the worship team at my church, and they don't really love the crazy hair colors. They don't have like a moral problem with it. They just say, you know, and I totally get it, that when people are worshiping, we're kind of like the background. So we don't want them to focus on us. It's not a concert, it's worship. So we don't want them having anything distracting that stands out. And obviously my hair meets that description. So I wear wigs. The wigs look cool. I'll put a picture maybe right here of what I look like in my wig so you can see I'm wearing wigs in other videos. But yeah, I just like for when I don't feel like wearing a wig and I want to just wear my real hair, I like it to be my personality. So I'm just going to show you what I do and the tools that I use. So the first thing that I will need are these little clippies, because I'm going to section my hair off so that I don't miss any pieces. The important thing with this is to thoroughly saturate your hair, and if you don't section it off, you run a risk, if you just put it on like you would shampoo or something, of like missing a section and then having to go back and redo that. And I'm not about that life, so I section it off. Also, gloves. I buy these in bulk, so I don't have to buy them every time I do my hair. I get like a 50 count every time I buy them. Vaseline. This isn't necessary, but I like to use it because I put it on my ears and around my forehead and my hairline and my neck, and it just makes sure that I don't dye my skin at the same time I'm dyeing my hair. If you do dye your skin, it's not the end of the world. It's only going to be there. You shed your skin cells every day, so in a couple of days it'll be gone, it'll be faded. But this just keeps it from happening. Also, I got, even though I have really short hair, I got 2 tubes of this because when I did the pink, it took 2 tubes. This stuff is really thick. I see a lot of people in other videos adding white conditioner to it to make it easier to apply, but I don't want to dilute the strength. I want to make sure it's as bright as I want it and that it lasts as long as I want it. So I am not diluting it with the conditioner. I'm just going to put it straight on like this. If it were regular hair color, you could just do it straight out of a bottle, but because it is so thick, I'm actually going to be putting it in this color bowl and applying it first with the brush to my roots, and then I'll just rub it through everywhere on the ends with my gloved hands. And then the last thing that you need is a processing cap. Like the gloves, I buy these in bulk. I use them for my daughter's hot oil treatments on her hair. I use them for my hair color. If I do a conditioning treatment on my hair. If you don't have one of these, you can use obviously like a plastic shopping bag that you get at Walmart or something. Just something plastic to kind of trap that heat in. So the first thing I do is section off my hair. So let me grab a comb. And so I want to section off where I part my hair because I really want to make sure that this part is covered. So my first section is just going to be this side over here with my part. So there's like a little piece in there that needs to go, I have to look in the mirror, that needs to go back. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna take one of these little clips like this, one of those guys, and just clip that out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to take this top section and make it its own little section here. Just so I don't have one little section in this whole entire top and side of my head. So then we'll do this side right here. Is our third section in the front. And yeah, you can see how this pulled a little more orange and how this was a little more pastel pink and how this is already fading a lot more. This is a lovely look. I should just wear it like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and the back, I'm gonna part it in half, right down the middle. And those will be my two sections back there. And they don't have to be perfect. This is just to make sure that I'm getting all of the hair. Once I've got all those sections done, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put on the Vaseline. Any kind of petroleum jelly, it doesn't have to actually be Vaseline. Another thing I forgot to mention that you're going to need is a t-shirt that you don't mind getting hair color on. So I have got my color in my bowl now. It's this very beautiful kind of hot pink purpley color. And I'm gonna just start applying it. Now that my hair is thoroughly saturated, I had Caden come in and help me with the back because I can't see good back there. And sure enough, there were some spots that I missed, so I'm glad I got her to come in. Now I'm gonna put this on my head and we are gonna wait 1 hour. Then we are gonna rinse it out and come back and blow dry it and see how it looks. While it is processing, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse out my color bowl and my clippies and my color brush just so that they don't get all sticky and gunky and dried up with the color. And I'll go ahead and put those up and we'll have to worry about that later. It's been 1 hour, time to wash this off and see what we get. Just got out of the shower. So far, so good. One thing I will say, I wore gloves when I was doing this, but I should have worn gloves when I was rinsing it because my hands are now also magenta. You can't really tell that much in this video, but my hands are really pink. So I'm gonna blow dry it, I'm gonna put some makeup on and see what it looks like in just a second. Okay, here is the finished product. I came outside to show you in the natural light because I know sometimes in my house it's hard to see. Let me go out in the yard a little bit, get better lighting. So you can see at my roots, it's still a little bit of a different shade than it is the ends, but it's just kind of like a little lighter pink up there. And then it gets to this really dramatic pink once you get to the ends. I feel like this is way more my personality. I love it. I do have pinky purple fingers, especially like my fingertips are really dry, and on my dry fingertips it just like soaked it up. And like I said, that was from the rinsing, that was not from the application. I wore gloves, so just in the few minutes it took to rinse, like, I don't know, I think my neck maybe died. I think everywhere it ran down my body has probably died, but it's okay. In a few days it'll come off and it'll be fine. But I love it. There it is. Let me know down in the comments what you think, if you like this color, if you like other colors better, and thanks for watching.